Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt, stands out in history as one of the most powerful, intelligent, and captivating women the world has ever known. Her reign was not merely a period of personal glory, but a time when Egypt flourished economically, politically, and culturally. The kingdom she inherited was already ancient and storied, but under her guidance, it became a beacon of wealth and sophistication in the Mediterranean world. Cleopatra was not only a ruler, but also a diplomat, a scholar, and a master strategist whose life was a delicate balance of ambition, intellect, and charm. Cleopatra was born in 69 BC into the Ptolemaic dynasty, a Greek royal family that had ruled Egypt since the death of Alexander the Great. The Ptolemies were foreigners in a land of ancient traditions, and they often struggled to gain the full loyalty of their Egyptian subjects. Cleopatra, however, understood the importance of connecting with her people. She learned the Egyptian language, studied the customs and religion of the land, and positioned herself as a true queen of Egypt, not merely a foreign ruler. Educated in philosophy, mathematics, languages, and politics, she was exceptionally prepared for leadership, displaying a rare combination of intelligence, eloquence, and political acumen. When her father, Ptolemy XII, died in 51 BC, Cleopatra was only 17 years old. By his will, she was expected to marry her 11-year-old brother, Ptolemy XIII, and rule Egypt jointly. But Cleopatra's intelligence, independence, and popularity with the people quickly made her a target of palace intrigue. Within a short time, she was deposed and forced into exile. Yet Cleopatra's spirit was unbroken. She gathered loyal supporters and a small army, and in a daring move, she returned to Egypt to reclaim her throne. At the same time, Rome was in turmoil. Julius Caesar had defeated his rival Pompey in a civil war, and Pompey sought refuge in Egypt. Cleopatra acted decisively, ordering Pompey's assassination and sending his head to Caesar as a gift. This bold and ruthless act captured Caesar's attention and created a crucial political opportunity for the young queen. Cleopatra then secretly met Caesar in Alexandria. Using her intellect, eloquence, and charm, she won him over, forming both a political alliance and a personal bond. Soon, she regained the throne alongside her brother, and they had a son, Caesarion, who would one day inherit the legacy of both Egypt and Rome. Caesar's assassination in 44 BC dramatically changed the political landscape. Rome was no longer a safe place, and Cleopatra returned to Egypt. Deposing her brother and declaring Caesarion king, she became Egypt's sole ruler, navigating the complex political landscape with skill and determination. Cleopatra understood that survival depended not only on military strength, but also on diplomacy, strategy, and the loyalty of her people. In the East, two powerful Roman leaders, Marcus Antonius and Octavian, vied for dominance. When Antony took control of the eastern provinces, he met Cleopatra in Tarsus. She greeted him with unprecedented splendor, presenting herself as a living goddess, and Antony was instantly captivated. Their alliance quickly evolved into a passionate love affair. The couple had 3 children, and Antony became increasingly entwined with Egypt, neglecting Rome in favor of Cleopatra's kingdom. In a bold declaration, Antony announced that many of the eastern Roman territories would be entrusted to Cleopatra and their children, challenging Octavian's power and setting the stage for war. The climactic moment came at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, a massive naval confrontation between Octavian's fleet and the combined forces of Cleopatra and Antony. Octavian's forces emerged victorious. Antony and Cleopatra fled to Alexandria, seeking refuge with their treasures. But the Romans pursued them relentlessly. Believing Cleopatra dead, Antony took his own life, dying in her arms. Cleopatra, refusing to be paraded as a prisoner in Rome, chose her own fate, ending her life with poison. A queen's death befitting her dignity and legacy. With Cleopatra's death, the 300-year-old Ptolemaic dynasty came to an end, and Egypt was absorbed into the Roman Empire. The era of the pharaohs closed forever, yet Cleopatra's legacy endured. She was remembered not for her beauty alone, but for her extraordinary intelligence, political skill, and unyielding determination. She remains a symbol of power, intellect, and ambition. A queen whose name, story, and impact are immortalized in history.